What good, chat? What's good, everybody? Why is it so dark? What good, chat? What's good, everybody? Oh my. What good, chat? It is so dark, bro. My light works. It is so dark, bro. Alright, chat, bro. Today. Alright, bro. Today. Alright, bro. Today, we're going to be asking ChatGPT. Alright, bro. Today, we're going to be asking ChatGPT some deep questions, bro. And I really want to understand, like, how he thinks and, like, what he feels. I already asked him, like, a simple prompt, you know what I'm saying? I asked him to make me a 15-second deep story on the life of a man. And, let me tell you, bro, it gets deep. It gets really deep, bro. It's deeper than what you expect. And you didn't really expect a robot to, like, really understand your feelings as a human being and how it can correlate to how you live your life and how this understands that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not the only one living this hard life or feeling these type of emotions. And, yeah, all right, let's just go, bro. But the first prompt I asked him to make me a 15-second deep story on the life of man. And he says, a man spends his whole life chasing success, believing one more paycheck, one more promotion, one more year would finally make him happy. But when he locked in... Oh, fat now. This beat gonna make me jump in a cool cup. Alright, bruh. It said, a man... Alright. And come on, look, guys. I asked them to make me a 15-second deep story on the life of a man, right? And this is what he had to say. He said, a man spent his whole life chasing success, believing one more paycheck, one more promotion, one more year would finally make him happy. But when he looked in the mirror at 70, the only thing staring back was a stranger. His biggest regret wasn't failing. It was realizing that he had forgotten how to live. In which, yeah, that's understandable. Most people forget and regret later on. The life that they wanted to live right now, they put it aside so that they could feel good right now. Or they feel like they can't do things that they want right now, so they leave it for later on. But when later on comes, it's too late. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Things just happen like that, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Life is just life, bro. Alright, so first question. First question, chat. What is better, LeBron James or Michael Jackson? Alright, so first question. No, actually, I gotta set up the mood for him, bro. Hey, chat. I will be asking a couple of serious and deep questions. I want you... Oh my gosh, my typing. I want you to thoroughly analyze and build a common ground that relates to society and the questions itself without putting in generic computer based answers, but answer as a therapist or a very well-rounded and down-to-earth human being. All right, see what he got to say. see? Y'all see that? Y'all see? Can y'all see? Alright, bro. Understood. Okay. First question. First question, chat. Ready? Y'all boys ready or not, bruh? Alright, bet. Is light faster than the speed of sound? Man, let's put that John to the test, you heard? Let's put that John to the test. Let's put that John to the test. Alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready, yeah? Oh. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Really? Y'all spamming light? Some say light, some say sound? Let me try again. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Hey, that's low-key sound. That's low-key sound, though. That's low-key sound. Oh. I'm too fast, bro. Sound too fast. 3, 2, 1. Oh. 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 Now let's see who can like turn off. Let's see who can go and then turn off faster. Let's see who's faster at turn it on then turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Low-key, that was sound. Low-key, that was sound, bro. That was sound, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, but for real, let's actually go into it. What you guys want to talk about though? What y'all even want to talk about? Why is it bad for men to express themselves in this society? Okay. Give me. Make it more concise. Sound less. Alright, ready? Okay. Many men don't hide their emotions because they don't have them. They hide them because they've learned that expressing them can change how people see and treat them. Society often expects men to be strong, dependable, and emotionally steady. When a man shows sadness, fear, or vulnerability, some people may see it as weakness rather than honesty. After enough experiences like that, many men learn to stay silent. The issue isn't that expressing emotions is bad. Is that many men feel there's a social cost to doing it. Healthy expression isn't about hiding everything or sharing everything. It's about being able to be honest with the right people without feeling like your worth depends on never struggling. Well, hey, that is true. You see, men only stay silent when they're going through a hard time. Isn't because they think it's cool, but it's because that we truly we really don't want the help. We want to do it on our own so that we can learn from our mistakes. That we've made the mistakes. Now we have to rebuild after making those mistakes. So that's why we don't really want help and stuff, and we try to say it in our hearts. We keep it to ourselves because we want to fix our mistakes by ourselves. But you know what God said? God said, you can't do anything alone. alone means nothing. But with help or with the Lord, everything is a success, bro. Everything will work out if you have him. But with yourself, you have nothing, bro. Come on. Duh. And also, that's a lonely road to go down, bro. Why would one want to go down that road? It's not fun. It's not happy. And you talk to no one but your brain. As long as you have God in your brain, then talking will be fine. Because you're not talking to yourself. You're talking to someone. And talking to someone is better than talking to no one. Come on. Come on. Easy knowledge. Easy knowledge. Ask me some deep questions. Alright, how about you ask me some, bro? Can someone be a good person after doing something terrible? Of course. Anyone can be a good person after doing something terrible. But the only thing that makes them not necessarily good, but better, is by fixing their mistakes. Yeah? Like, if someone just do something terrible and then not doing anything different after the time being of what they did wrong, then that's them, bro. That's them being terrible. That's bad. Nothing's changed after that, bro. If they don't change, then that's bad, bro. But if they understand their mistakes, they feel for their mistakes, they feel the weight of the wrong things that they did, and then they learn from it, they try to do better. You know what I'm saying? That's when you learn to become a good person. It's not by necessarily doing good, but understanding that what you did wrong was wrong, and now you're building your soul to become happier, and like more like, I don't even know, man. Just more at one, in a way that in a way, bro. It's just in a way. I'm so close yet so far, bro. All right. Zoom in. Like, come on, bro. Top 10 streaming deep questions. What's a painful truth that most people don't want to accept? A painful truth that most people don't want to accept is when they're wrong. Yeah? Because they get so involved, so tunnel visioned with the certain viewpoint that they have in their mind, that they can't see another way of it happening. Like you may be arguing with someone, but if you only see the way that it should have been, but they see another way, those won't ever merge. They will only clash. And when you understand their point of view first, and then you act on it with your point of view, then you can merge. But some people, they just don't want to accept the other person, so they clash with them, only making their way right. But I think arguing isn't a place for anything, and that you should always try to merge, because at the end of the day, nothing's as serious as it should be, depending on the argument, that is. But like, I'm not saying like, bro, I'm not saying like murder is good if you argue for the right way. I'm saying for like the little arguments that build up to be bigger arguments. Like just merge and you'll be fine. But like it's also okay to like win over sometimes, but you just don't have to. You just don't have to necessarily say this is the only right way, so do it this way. But you have to understand both sides and build upon that instead of just making it only your view. You know what I'm saying? All right, next question. What's good, Mutter? What's good, Mutter? Mutter, real one. You ignore me? At this point, bro, I'm not yapping, bro. I see the chat, bro. I was just in my mood. I'm talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking, bro. It's chills. Chills, queen. I see you, bro. Chill out. I see everybody here. Let's do... I don't know, bro. Who is stronger? Hey, chat. GTT, who is stronger? Naruto Uzumaki desu? Or Monkey D. Luffy? There's only one right answer, bro. If you're comparing their strongest canon versions, Naruto, Endo, Shippuden, adult before losing Kurama, sits past Sage Mode, versus Monkey D. Luffy, Gear 5, bro. Overall winner, Naruto, bro. Duh! Duh, that's the easiest thing in the world, bro. Duh. Here's why. Naruto attacks are on a larger scale, capable of destroying mountains and fighting opponents with planet-level implication. Duh. Both are incredibly fast. Duh. But Naruto... Bro, Naruto outbeats Luffy, bro. What? Bro, Naruto freaking destroyed Madara, destroyed Kaguya, destroyed Obito. And he didn't kill any of them. That's the thing. He held back. And still defeated them, bro. Same with Sasuke Uchiwa. Luffy, on the other hand, bro, who the frick has he went up against, bro? Literally, bro. Who has Luffy killed? Come on, bro. He hasn't killed anyone, bro. He's a jet, bro. He's lame as freak, bro. Who has Luffy defeated? Or actually, who has Luffy lost to? Bro, this dude lost to Kaido, Crocodile, and Magellan, bro. Are you serious? Naruto has yet to lose a single freaking fight against anyone, bro. Against anyone. He hasn't lost to a single person. Bro. So you're telling me Naruto, Sage of 6 Halves, has the power to heal anything. The power, anything he thinks of, he can do, bro. Literally. Like, bro, if this orbs touch you, you're cooked. Luffy, he only expands and de-expands. His body is just rubber. That's it, bro. His hat is not tanking a Rasengan, bro. Or a Rasen Shuriken, bro. Let alone a giant Rasengan, bro. Like low-key, bro. This form of Naruto is still beating... It's still beating Gear 6 Luffy, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Frick Luffy, bro. And that's on the Naruto Hidden Leaf Village, bro. Freaking, bro. Slime him out. No, even, bro, even chat says he wins about 7 to 8 out of 10 times, bro. What the frick? Is that his freaking hot Hadouken guns? Let's do. I don't even know, chat. Give me a question in the chat box, chat. Yeah. Chat, give me a question. Question. Alright, let's do give me 5 male questions. Deep. Let's do 5 deep male questions, bro. Now give me a question. Answer like a problem or knowledge. Big question. Why? How? Or why do? Why do people assume someone? Which one you guys want me to answer, chat? Why do we assume being busy means being successful? Alright, let's answer this one. Let's answer number 2. Why do we value someone's opinion even when they don't know us? It's like, well, I don't know for most people, but I know for like me, like I like to hear everyone's thoughts. I like to talk about everything, right? And when someone just says something bad, it just plays into your mind like, why does he think this way when I don't even know you, right? Right? And then they think of us in a certain type of way that makes us even more angry because we aren't that way. So when someone says, why do we value someone's opinion even when they don't know us? It's because you don't know us that you're assuming who we are and our character as a whole. That's why. But I think even though we do take in other people's opinions and all, I don't think we should take it in, right? Because at the end of the day, just be yourself, bro. Just be yourself, bro. Like, what? Because that's what makes you pop. Really, though. Be yourself, because, like, who cares what people think? Who cares what they say? Like, even what I'm doing, bro. I got 1 viewer in the chat, but that's my phone because I'm trying to read chat. But, like, I don't care, bro. I'm still doing this. Like, it don't matter. It's just what you think matters. If this matters to you, then do it, bro. If it doesn't, then, bro, who cares, bro? And like a comment is only a comment if you give it power, right? Like, someone might say something like 3 seconds long. It lasts 3 seconds long. But after that interaction, bro, it means nothing, bro. It means nothing. So, don't do it, bro. It don't matter. It don't care. Why do good people sometimes end up alone? Why do good people sometimes end up alone? I don't. Realistically, bro, I think good people, when good people end up alone, most of them are like most of them are trying to find someone, right? Or trying to find a relationship, trying to find a friend. When of course their character is good, but they're trying too hard, you know? And it's not natural when the other party wants it to be natural. Like when you see someone that's like, of course their character is good, he's nice, but like he's not natural at combining the relationship, trying to start up this new genre in their life with this new person, the other party might not like that and see that it's not natural. And because it's not natural, bro, they're not they're not gonna excel the relation. They're just gonna end it right there, bro. Rather than the man say $100,000, millions of dollars, character's bad, but like he can relate to the person more, and the way that he talks to them, they might come to like resonate with each other because 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 he just doesn't care, and he just talks the way he talks, and he doesn't care like if the relationship lasts or not, while the other party sees this and it's a merging relationship, bro. He doesn't care. Of course they don't care, but that means that they have room to say what they want. I think good people, they say things that try to cover up certain things to sound in a way that it sounds in a way that's not like casual. It just sounds formal. And most people, they don't like that when they're trying to build a friend. They want casual. So yeah, that's why, bro. They just bad people. They just don't care, bro. And that's why most people like that, because they don't care. They don't like people that seems too good. That seems too goody two shoes. And they try to resonate with people that's more free will. Yeah. Why do we spend so much time preparing to live instead of actually living? Better. We spend time in our own thoughts in the future, bro. We think in the future instead of in the present. And that's why we prepare to live instead of actually living. Like 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 scrolling, bro. Scrolling is a waste of time because once you get off scrolling, all you think about is going back to scrolling. Cuz cuz in the meantime, you're doing absolutely nothing. But then later on in life, when you come back, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything this week, bro. My week flew past in a jiffy, bro. Like you did nothing but scroll. But then now you're regretting it, bro, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I should have done this. I should have done that." But you didn't. And in that time that were scrolling, you're just living too fast. Like in your mind, you're living too fast, which at times, I think when you think too much in the future, you get too overwhelmed with the way that you want life to work and the way you want to live, which causes you to become even more lazy, which makes you scroll because you're like, oh, I should do this, I should do that. And then it becomes too much that when the time comes for you to do it, now it's too much to do at once. So instead, you just come to the conclusion. You just insta give up and just result to scrolling. And it just leaves you to scroll, bro. And then when you scroll, you're like, oh my gosh, I should do this. But because it's too much work that you're putting your mind through, you just throw it away and then you just keep scrolling, bro. Like, and that's what leads to people thinking, or in this day of age, to why we spend so much time preparing to live instead of actually living. We're too consumed in the future that we can't live in the present, bro. That's why. I sidetracked a little bit, bro, but it's okay. Why do people chase perfection instead of progress? That's like saying people seek the end goal instead of the journey, bro. Like, would you rather have $1 million today or work your way to build the $1 million? But you're guaranteed the $1 million in the end. Most people probably say $1 million today just because it's the easy way out. But the journey is what builds memories, bro. The journey is what builds you as a person, bro. Working your way to make that million is gonna build you and your soul, your spiritualness, your life, the way you act, the way you think, your characteristics. Bro, the journey is what matters most, bro. Like the journey is like so much memories can be built, which is worth more than $1 million if you really think about it. Cause like at the end of the day, bro, we're all dead. We're all gonna die, and I don't know why people even choose perfection, bro. Perfection is nice too, but like, wouldn't it be better to see how one grows and how they became who they are today using certain things that they did in their progress to become the person they are? Like, isn't that better than being perfect and then not being perfect but happier? You know what I'm saying? Bro, these takes are low-key buns, I'm not gonna lie. Why do we avoid difficult conversations even when they could solve everything? Like, I guess that's something, of course that's something everyone goes against. And I think that their pride's in the way, bro. Everyone has a pride, bro. And that is one of the reasons why some people can't be the bigger person to say what they want and say what they feel. And of course, talking can be the end result of something, but it can also be the answer to build up another. So I think even talking during bad conversations or difficult conversations will always be great. Because at the end of the day, it lets you know and lets the other party know how each other truly feels and what they can do in the near future to either continue the relationship, continue this topic, continue this or that, than faking, or basically faking because you're not putting in your full thoughts and continue to live the life that you're currently in right there without saying what you truly feel during those difficult conversation times. You know what I'm saying? Alright, 13. Why do people remember criticism more than compliments? Bro, honestly, bro, people remember criticism more than compliments because it just hits harder, bro. It just hits harder, bro. Like, nobody wants to hear hate, bro. Like, who wants to hear hate? But it's because compliments are such a common thing. Like, oh, nice work. Nice work. Nice work on that homework. Great job, son. You look nice today, bro. Great. Honestly, people just like... I think people just like take criticism more to heart because they think of it themselves. Right? Compliments, I look good. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's light. It's a light compliment. Oh, you smell good. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. But criticism is something that you probably try to change or you're dealing with emotionally that makes you you remember it more than a compliment, which basically impacts your heart more. Uh, ah! Tired as frick, man. And I got working like 30 minutos. Alright, last one, bro. Give me a happy question now. These are too serious. Alright, I'll actually answer this truthfully. What's the best compliment you've ever received? The best compliment I've ever received? I don't even know. Good job? I don't know. Let's do something else. If money wasn't a problem, what would your perfect day look like? Bro, if money wasn't a problem, I'd be at the beach every freaking day with some huzz on my lap. You know what I'm saying? Watching anime or something. Probably Naruto. Probably drinking a little pina colada with no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And then after the morning ends, say around shoo 2 p.m. I go home. I get on the game. I do some. Play some Fortnite. Get 20 bombs, 30 bombs. And then I probably hit the gym. After that, eat some steak. You know what I'm saying? Go to the club. Get some money. Some honeys. And then go to sleep, bro. That's about it. But that'd be my sinful way of living. You know what I'm saying? What's the funniest moment you've ever experienced? I don't know about ever. But bro, there was this one time when I was a kid and as a kid bro, when I was a kid, right? Me and my cousin were outside driving on our bikes. And then when we got outside, all right, bro. Let me restart, bro. This horrible ass storyteller. All right, yeah, frick you, bro. All right. So me and my cousin, we were at our grandpa's house. We were gonna go outside, ride our bikes, and as we got outside, we went to our garage to grab the bikes. He grabbed his brand new one, and then I grabbed a broken handy-down one from the neighbor, bro. Just because my bike was at my house and I wasn't at my house. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed my freaking bike. The broken down bike. I drove down the hill. I'm feeling a little wobbly. Hold on. Next thing I go back up. And then it's still shaking a little bit. The bike is shaking. It's wobbly. But I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to have fun. I'm here to ride my bike with my cousin. You know? And then he hops off his bike to look at my bike. And then I'm at the top of the garage hill. And then he says, go, go, go. I'm like, all right, bam, I'm about to go. Because I'm already filled up with the adrenaline. I'm ready to hit this hole, bro. I'm ready to drive down this hill fast as freak. And then go to school the next day and talk to my husband about this, bro. But as I slowly let go of the brakes, I go down. I start pedaling and boom. My bike splits in half. I fall. My head hits the freaking concrete floor, bro. And my grandpa is sitting in the garage watching this happen. And I'm crying while laughing as a joke. I'm fake crying. I'm like, as a joke, right? And I was like, bro, he made me do that. He did that to me. And I'm saying my cousin did that to me as a joke. My cousin's laughing too. He knows it's a joke. But then my grandpa did not know it was a joke, bro. He did not take it as a joke. He brought my cousin in and started whooping him, bro. Big bro, that was the funniest moment in my life. But low-key, it happened way too fast. I couldn't stop it from happening, bro. He was not. I see him shedding tears in the freaking corner. Bro, his ass dying with a freaking 8-foot ruler, bro. You know how long is the 8-foot ruler? I don't even know, but like low key, it was pretty strong and long. And boy, that rhymed with his name. So if you know, you know. But bro, that was the funniest day of my life, bro. Holy. His ass got out. My grandpa left the room. I walked down like, my fault, gang. I did not mean that, bro. I humbly apologized to him. But I was still laughing within my heart, bro. I was still laughing, bro. That gent, to this day, that gent was still the funniest thing in the world, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching the stream. Tomorrow I might be on with another some. And I gotta go to work now, so I'm gonna catch you guys later. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I don't see the chat. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see the chat. I didn't have my computer, bro. I couldn't see my chat, so I was on my phone. But hey, though, hold on. If you see chat, you know what I'm saying? Stream. Hey, let me do a little face reveal. Yo, what's up, chat? It's my first ever face reveal, you heard? So you guys ready for the face reveal? And 3, 2, 1. I said, around looking a little tough. Physique chat. Yo, what's good, mama? What's good, mama? What's good, mommy? Oh, my fault, guys. I'm gonna end stream, bro. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace!